Hey y'all, Jessie Kaylin coming at you with a full moon reading, which I think is in Taurus this time around, happening on the 24th, if I'm not mistaken. We're just gonna get a check-in with the moon here. Announcement, because it is fact in my life, it may, I don't think it will. I'm intuiting that it's not. I've been praying, I'm on lockdown, alright? But I am out of this place on Sunday. And I have no idea what's going to happen. My sister offered me her place with an inpatient program. The family who's letting me stay here for now is offering me their van, which is a more appealing option to me. And I've been having dreams about my twin flame relationship, and that's kind of what I've been, I'm thankful for all the options, and come Sunday, we'll see what happens. If I hit the road, it's going to be harder for me to get messages out, alright? But not impossible, right? So, I can record them ahead of time and find a spot and upload them appropriately and date it and wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey. So anyway, if you'd like to support the channel, now more than ever, please like, share, subscribe. You can get me on the algorithm. You can get in line for a personal reading or healing Reiki session, which I do from afar. Descriptions and instructions will be down below. The guidance is starting at $11 for a single card pull and a written message via email. Please send all requests for personal services through email, because you can join me on Instagram and Facebook. I won't be active on Facebook though. Or terribly active on Instagram. They're just for you can say hi and whatever, but email is preferable for all contact. Okay, so all of that information will be down below, and you can join me on Patreon for monthly contributions in exchange for personal services that are done on the first of the month. And it's a Patreon relationship unless you do if it's the $10 a month. If you do $20 a month, you get a personal message, and that comes for the month. You get a personal card, and that comes through the email address used for Patreon, because I can't really take a picture on my phone and send it through the message on the Patreon app. So that's the way it happens. But that Patreon relationship is it's just as real as this one over on there. So if you want to hop on over. All right, so I'm using 3 decks for this moon. Lordy, I'm not looking forward to this message. Yes, Goddess, please bless us with messages from the feminine movement, the tug and pull, to and fro. That's the beauty about the divine feminine. It's that, you need the 2 polar truths that come with the divine feminine to circumnavigate through the shortest route. That's how we drive in time and space. How cool is that? We are doing a star spread with 3 different decks on top of each other. Awesome. So I have a feeling this is going to be a longer video. Hello, my people. Thank y'all for being with me from day one. Can I just say that this has been sort of a lifeline for me? Just saying. Having a place to practice, be who I am, be well received, and sometimes not, but shoot. Haters gonna hate, right? So we have Messenger Oracle by Ravine Felon. Balance of the light and the shadows. Yes. Okay, cool. So from now on, my personal vocabulary has just evolved. With the shadows, shadows are pretty good things. Dark is when it's more shadow than light. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. Because you need a balance of both. People who tell you otherwise believe the illusion. They're lying to themselves. We have the Flower Therapy by Doreen Virtue and Robert Reefs. I actually really like the idea. You have no idea how much I'm I could totally live in a van. I don't want to say gypsy because that's a slur. It's apparently real bad. So, free spirit, I guess we could say. Okay. Okay. It's very weird coming out. I like weird. I love weird. Weird is home to me. And then Spirit wanted to speak directly through the Soulmate cards by Tony Carmine Salerno. Nurturing and attracting loving relationships. This can be with Spirit directly as well, which often comes from Like a dysfunctional relationship with the divine often comes from dysfunctional relationships with the physical embodiers of the feminine and masculine energies. You know, it's just confusing. It can get really confusing. So this full moon, what does it have to bring us? Oh, goddess, bless. Yes, goddess is here. Yes. Sorry, being a millennial. And I'm not terribly like familiar in my energy with the German culture, like just from like ripple effects and past lives that were fairly close. Like it's just very different. Anyway. Okay, cool. Again, cards are weird. I love weird. So we are going to start with the two cards that wanted to come out face up. Everything else is face down for it to be a surprise. So this is what the full moon in Taurus, again, correct me if I'm wrong. And I understand that it has a lot to do with love, but that's not what we're focusing on here. We're focusing on a full picture. So the purification is the overall tone. Oh, you're pure. Let's all breathe in and out. Do you see that? My bulldog baby. In and out. Negativity, it can happen in breaths. It does happen in breaths. You can recalibrate your thought with a single, by the time this breath is done, I will be changed. All right? Our struggle is to let our inner beauty shine reverse. All right, hold on here. Let your light shine and inspire others reversed. Oh, yeah, cord cutting. Major cord cutting. Major cord cutting to that which no longer serve. So if you're already experiencing it, I mean, if I'm not prepped for these messages, I don't know what. I don't even know, okay? So, cord cutting, purification. Okay, Moon. Let's continue with the flower deck. So for our strength that we see in our physical world, what we can apply to the physical world is raise your vibration. Interesting. So your intuitive feelings are accurate messages from the angels. So what you can apply to your physical world is tapping into the ether. It's raising your vibration. It's choosing your emotion. It's before you do something. Yeah, there's an opportunity. There's going to be a bubbling, a stirring of the pot. Which emotion do you go with? All right, just breathe. Raise your vibration. Purge all. I'm interested to see what the messenger oracle. Purge all malice. Purge all doubt. Purge all clouded thought. Just focus on the bright. Just focus on the possibilities that can come from releasing concern. Right? From also reigning in your power for yourself. Choosing very wisely who to let unfurl with your petals, push into your petals. Very sexual and sensual, isn't it? That's every soul, right? Women just happen to embody it better. That's it. All right. You have this, and it is gentle. We all get deflowered all the time. We all get raped all the time when we are run over in constant disregard. That's energetic bulldozing. That's just not caring. All right. This, and especially since Venus is still in retrograde, nipping it in the bud, stopping what you've been doing in one regard and moving forward in another regard. Every second, every time you feel an upheaval, every time you feel a surge of whatever. Hallelujah, it is blessed. Goodbye. Olumba, Olumba, Obu. Do the dance. Do the dance. Oh, a Nigerian cab driver gave me that one. He said, it will bring you very good luck. You write this down. You write this down. You say to yourself, it bring you very good luck. And I'm like, if I'm even doing that right, I'm so sorry if I'm sabotaging or offending anybody. But he was absolutely lovely. And I looked at him and I just learned Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, which is a pure name of God in India. And so I was like, did you just give me a pure name of God? And he looked at me and he was like, who are you? People don't talk like, the accent's gone. People don't talk like this. I'm like, hi baby, how you doing? We had a really, really great moment. Oh, which leads into this world energy. I don't know where I came from on that train, but here we are stopping off on this one, stopping off at this stop. World energy. The world is going through a transition of energy and your sensitive body is feeling it. You're not alone, accept help from others. Okay, so I'm really not feeling this is active. No, this is not other people, because as we said, we're nipping things in the bud. This, your sensitive body is feeling it. And then I got flooded with an image of self-care. Baths, time alone, do what you gotta do, all right? This world is illusion, including other people. When I was forced to stay at the psych ward, there was a person who was really his mind was fucking blown over the fact that he was manifesting so much so rapidly. And it was kind of funny, but the okay, so the message has to go all the way through, because this man was also very concerned about cops following him. Please, if you are noticing synchronicities, don't panic. You may be being warned by spirit. It's not so much the system. The system doesn't know what they're doing. Just listen to the love in your heart. Go forward. Notice the synchronicities. Do not fear them. Do not fear them. You're not the only one going through this ascension right now. No, you are not crazy. I know what it is to depend on readers on YouTube to see you through something, all right? And many of my people are like that, where they just have nowhere else to go to talk about this stuff, to get some help about this stuff. Listen, all right? I was taken to the psych ward twice. You are not crazy. It is just really difficult to find a way to stand up for yourself in a world designed to stifle you. So what you can do is to cleanse yourself and prepare. Prepare. Clean house. Clean space. Your roses need a safe garden. That is very important. I'm very excited to see what card of the love deck is going to resonate with that sector. So continuing with the flowers for our inner struggles. All right. So this is our direct struggle. If you're not familiar with the star spread, or I realize my mind can go like 100 miles an hour, and sometimes I can skip 3 steps ahead. If I ever jump and you don't know and you need me to clarify, you just leave me a question down below and I'll get to it. I read everything. All right, so new beginnings. Take this as an opportunity to rise from the ashes, stronger and more determined. And by the way, if you have a question, someone else might have the same question. Okay, so please speak. New beginnings, inner struggle. Please speak, please. Right? Contribute. The universe is inviting us, all right? The universe is inviting us to, at the very least, and I'm being drawn to the white and the yellow and the unification of, so look at that fading. It's white and yellow, and then it's yellow. What a beautiful, beautiful story about combining an understanding of the crown chakra and trusting yourself enough to move forward in this new direction, in this new beginning. I have a feeling things are going to be clicking into place very quickly, time dependent through the perspective. So this raise your vibration. Meditation can create time. You think you don't have the time? You think you are so tired? Honey, that's because you're giving your power to the outside source. You're not spending time inside where there is no time. Outcome with the flowers. Release all anger. Snapdragon. And I love this. I love that it's paired with this. Because it's Snapdragon, right? Snap out of it. And dragons are a very victorious energy, and you do not have to stay in this frequency. You do not have to stay in an environment that doesn't want to pollinate your flowers. That would much rather take off the bud and rip it off petal by petal, all to make their own wish. Yeah, I don't like cut flowers. I like to let the flowers live. Not for me to gawk at in my kitchen. Don't give power to negative words by saying them. Speak from your higher self and make your communications peaceful and loving. So maybe I had some work to do with, did I come off angry? Oh, the balance is difficult, isn't it? Especially when you've been born of the darkness, beat as a kid by mom and sister, and raped as your dad, and it's like, oh my God. Don't give power to negative words by saying them. There is major power there. It is one thing to think thoughts. They become form all the time. And did you hear Angel sigh? When you funnel your thoughts into words and embody them with vocality for transference invisibly to be picked up by a magical piece of machinery that is the human body, for it to be interpreted by a machine of a mind sort of deal. The invisible machine, right? That breath will let your inner beauty shine. Because this card just flipped itself around. And we're done with the flower cards, and by magic, 2 of the Tony Carmine Salernos flipped over. 2 of the love decks. So let's start with our external struggles, shall we? Our struggles. Every loving thought is a seed of love. We just stepped off that stop about thinking thoughts one thing, vocalizing them another. So, every loving thought is a seed of love. Sometimes the seed sprouts instantly, other times it lies dormant for a while. The timing really doesn't matter. Love always grows into greater love. Choose love for yourself. Feel deeply. Can you feel the underbelly of a mountain? Mountains are kind of like icebergs, ain't they? How far down does the rock go? You know, like there's root chakra growth here. Love always grows into greater love. To help you with your expansion in your lower frequencies, my love, and this is spirit speaking, my love is like an ocean, forever longing for your shore. So they're longing for your open door. Spirit. You are an eternal ocean of love. Yes, you are. Believe it. I close my eyes and my heart is filled with rose quartz light. That last line may be very directly related to a relationship of yours. Let it resonate as you will or not. That's just what I'm feeling and funneling. I close my eyes and my heart is filled with rose quartz light. Whoever you are thinking about during this Venus retrograde full moon tug, send them love. Purify. Heighten your vitality. That's purification. Raise your vibration. You have to do that before you can take action. You do. And forewarned is forearmed. So if you're seeing this now, the full moon very well may have a grand opportunity for you. So our strength with this full moon, with Spirit's love, we are eternally blessed by profound love, a sacred union with the great source of light and dark, whose love moves the earth and stars. I'm sorry, the shadow is not loveless. That is ingrained. That's a loving thought I'm spreading out. Love the darkness. Love the shadow so that it doesn't become darkness. Shadow has its place. Does it not? We don't really feel like creatures of light and love when we have to tell people no. We don't feel that way. That's our shadow selves protecting our space. Our roses need a safe space. Loving thoughts, loving thoughts. We are eternally blessed. No matter what happens, God loves you. It's happening because you are loved. All right? And the sickness and immediately I am. Sickness exists for a reason. Dis-ease causes disease. Jesus Christ of Nazareth, right? Well, he was not the first energy healer. He is not the last energy healer. Miracles happen all the fucking time. He was a magical man, magical prophet, magical. There are prophets who were not so magical, who spoke of love. I believe it's Muhammad. I'm not terribly familiar. Just in my young 20s, I came across something and it resonated, and I believe I'm remembering correctly. Islam. If anyone's Islam out there and you know what I'm talking about, please correct me. Are they recorded to have magical powers? So we are eternally blessed. We are in profound love. This full moon, surge of pure love going through us, cleansing us, and we are seeing it manifest right before our eyes. So internal struggles we have going on. Spirit gave us 2 messages. Love generates love. You will receive positive confirmation of this in the next few days from when you hear it. If you're watching this now, it doesn't, like, wibbly wobbly timey-wimey. This is on the internet. Who knows when it'll pop up? Okay, so you will receive confirmation of this in the next few days. One way or another, be open to all avenues of receiving. That's very important. I twitched. Pay attention to that. I am a conduit. Keep on loving and you will keep on receiving ever greater blessings in return. Keep on loving. Ain't that the struggle if you're shown nothing but depravity? We have to put our love out there for our love to return to us. All right? If you're experiencing lack of love, it is only to get you to throw it to boomerang. Pressure for diamonds, babe. Other message for our struggle, internal struggle in our hearts, in ourselves. You are always in my heart. Like a glowing ocean light, a shimmering star in heaven. Love is a golden memory drifting through space like autumn leaves. Recollections of loving days and nights. Memories. Remember the good times. If you don't have any good times with people, imagine good times coming from new sources. Remember the good times with a relationship that seems to be leaving, or you are struggling with. That's a perfect term. All right? You're always in my heart. Love generates love. Love is a golden memory drifting through space like autumn leaves. Recollection of loving days and nights. Just beautiful. So the tone Spirit wants to speak with us about. I know we're going to be here for a minute. I love it. We haven't even gotten to the 3rd deck here. No matter what changes life brings, nothing will change my love for you. And this is Spirit talking to you directly. All right. Tony did a good job. That's a very good, in this context, always. No matter what changes life brings, nothing will change my love for you. You give my life purpose. All right? Because honestly, please see yourself as just a holder of electricity, and that electricity is divine spark, and we all have that. And if we weren't alive, Spirit wouldn't be alive through us. So without us, there is lack of expression of life. Because of you, I feel safe. Because of you, that spark has a body. All right? And if your body... treat your body well by raising your vibration. You don't have to focus your intention on the 3D reality and focus on what you eat and focus on working out and focus on this and focus on that. I shit you not. I don't work out that much. But just by feeling better and just by dreaming the dreams that I do too, you can do things in the 5D reality. I'm like, I don't think I've worked out this hard, but I'm seeing better results. And that's just because feeling good about the body, feeling good, raising that vibration. Because of you, I feel safe. I am forever grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Don't forget to thank yourself. Every time you say thank you to someone, you are thanking yourself for the ability to receive and your choice to exercise that capacity to do so. Very important message with that purification, right? Overall outcome. This is a favorable time for matters of the heart, a time of inspiration and healing. A relationship blossoms. Your heartfelt aspirations now manifest lovingly into reality. Well, that is no joke when you snap out of it, ain't it? Right? This is most definitely a favorable time. This relationship, don't focus on that too much. Your heartfelt aspirations now manifest lovingly into reality. Your relationship with the 3D reality, the molecules. Your body's just a collection of it. Your soul's just a collection of it. Your energy waves are just a collection of it. It's just energy. We're very slow in this 3D reality, right? Atoms move so fucking fast. Molecules. Do you know how fast I move? Like, this 3D reality is so slow. How... This is a rest. It should be anyway. I'll tell you what. All right, we are beginning with the outcome, with our balance and shadows, with the messenger oracle. Stay strong. Stay strong. Time to ground. All right. 43 and 45. Spirit loves you. Spirit's with you as you ascend. 45. The Spirit's with you as changes occur. Stay strong. Time to ground. Ascending requires a good anchor. Ascending requires intelligence to be received through a healthy root chakra. All right? Let your roots dig down deep. Absorb a truth that could not be known in this 3D reality otherwise. That is the beauty of this existence and your existence that you are not to give up on. Tone, overall tone with the shadow. So pretty. Who's a pretty bird? Who's a pretty bird? What do you need to stay pretty and let that out? Let it out! What do you need? Give it to yourself. Give it to yourself. Love it. Really nothing else needs to be said about that at this point in time. We may drop back, we may not. Okay, I'm getting major chills. Hold on. Reveal your truth. By the way, your sensitivities are not criminal. Your sensitivities, if you get shivers, if you get a queasy tummy, look at that, look at that. Your body is your gift. Your sensitivity is your gift. Use it. It will guide you in the right direction. Listen to your call. Reveal your truth. This is our struggle sector. Reveal your truth. Cutting cords. Every loving thought is a seed of love. Let's reread this. Every loving thought is a seed of love. Sometimes the seed sprouts instantly, and other times it lies dormant for a while. The timing doesn't really matter. Love always grows into greater love. Honestly, in the name of love. In the name of love, it doesn't matter how much you have to not act like yourself. Because when you are not acting like yourself, you're acting like the real you. Change, change. What's going to help with this? What's going to help with revealing our truth to the world? Who out there has been having dreams? I know I have. And I'm going to make a video about the divine masculine and twin flame relationships after this. I'm making a couple videos kind of back to back. So this, heed your dreams, yo. You ain't dumb. You ain't dumb. When you listen to your roots, the invisible, you understand the branches all the more. Your trunk is fed that way. All right? Look at that surrender. Look at that release. And the snake, oh my goodness. Several direct channeled messages about the snake. A little bit of food goes a long way. Sacrifice is not taken lightly. They appreciate everything that they take. They know to stand their ground. Can you imagine a life without limbs? How centered, how linear that is. Also, a message here to swallow things whole. Swallow things whole. Don't cut it up. Don't chew it. Take it. Take it all. Take it all with that snake totem. And there is a cleansing aspect here. Okay, so one last thing with the snake is the shedding of the skin, right? So healing your dreams. It just seems like this flushed surrender. Look at her face. She's not sad. She's just releasing something that her body doesn't have the capacity to hold in vibration anymore. That is the tear of release. My dog cried today. My dog cried. She, because I got the week's notice, right? And my dog was there, and my aunt does not listen when I'm saying you're crossing an energetic boundary here. And that's when Angel came out. We had this talk outside, and she was witnessing. She came out because things started to take a turn in that conversation. And she went right to my aunt and barked at her. And my aunt tried to pet her and was like, oh, and I was like, no, she's trying to tell you something. And then after that, my dog like jumped up to my face and kissed me and said to me very clearly, don't listen to them. You know, they're rejecting you, don't listen. And I'm like, it's okay. I pet her back, let her kiss me, and it is going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay because the dreams are coming true, right? This crying, we are not the only ones who cry, first off and foremost. So if you feel bad about crying, why the fuck? Why the fuck? Because society has successfully made people feel bad about, liking things, being human. Same thing for gay sex, right? That shit gets in your head. Your dreams have been telling you to pull away from that. Your dreams have been leading you to your bliss through the abyss. That's what's helping you. That's what's helping us. Internal struggle that healing our dreams can continue to help us with. Did I not just talk about the tears crying? If your body cannot hold it, release it. 'Tis okay. 'Tis okay. Necessary. If you don't flush, that's the root chakra's job too. If you don't flush, if you don't react authentically to what is below your feet, you will choose to be made out of stone. That's how trolls are made. They make these choices denying their root chakra, so they become these stone creatures who don't know the harm that they cause. That's not going to be you. And this full moon means business. If you've been neglecting emotions, it will break you. It will break you. All right? You don't want to be broken. Bend with the winds. That's a much better alternative in my professional opinion. Okay? Our strengths. This is the note we're ending it on. And my ear reverberated. My eardrum just... The note we're ending this message on. Wow. No wonder my ear reverberated. This is a message that is not going to land for very many. There's potential here. The moon is always speaking to us. You don't have to wait till the full moon, new moon. You can always tap into her energy. Quarter moons are great. I love turning point energies. I love looking up at the sky and going, oh, that's this feeling. It's the halfway kind of feeling. It feels good, baby, don't it? It feels good to shed. Feels good to release. Feels good to release. Release all anger. Purify yourself. You cannot say hello to what you want while you are still spending time or energy entertaining in your thought space notions, synchronistic worlds, creating a world with your thought in a world that includes attributes of yourself that allow for disruption, that allow for your buds to be picked. And look at this, the 2 roses. I didn't even notice that until now. The 2 roses. Oh wait, wrong one. Yes. We're flipping this, right? We have to do this so that we can get comfortable enough to do this. This is our struggle. We can't, right now, our souls are at a place of our old manifestations. And it can be the tail end of it. Sorry, when I said tail end, they drew my attention to there's something weird about that tail. I don't know. Someone out there, I guess, really needs to see it. I don't know what that shadow is, but I do. Thank you. So the shadow at the base of their tail, I mean, like, that's not a bad thing. That's the root chakra. The dark is your friend. The sacrifice is letting things die. Whatever the case may be, let your fear die. Let your definition of love truly die up until this point. Angel kind of like that, you know, because that's the definition we've all accepted as love up until this point has been bud picking and not very friendly, has it? We are here to redefine the term. We are here to exemplify, to live a new definition. Right? How many dragons came up here, by the way? Sorry, I just got excited. Talk about that serpent energy, right? Okay, there it is, y'all. I know 53% of us will want to take this and want to shed. 53%. That's good. That's good. On a cosmic, on a collective level, and not just, no, that's global. 53%. 1 grain of rice can tip the scale. Exercise your free will. Make the fucking sacrifice. Choose love. Purify. Heed your dreams. Let your roots tell you things. Have emotional reactions and embrace them. That's the divine feminine force we're honoring with a moon reading. Peace. Take care. I love you for loving yourself. You know where to find me. I aim to still be here. I don't know. Hey, baby. Twin, you watching? Probably not. But if you is, now would be a great time to step up. Just saying. Okay. Rock on, babes.